Hey, everybody, it's 12 noon, a couple seconds afterwards, but we're live now. I just want to say hi, and we've got the lovely Arizona Lowe with us today. Hey, Arizona, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful, Tom. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, doing great. And
Just to let you know, we have Ron Snaberger checking in from Jupiter, Florida.
cool, Jupiter, Florida. That's a fun place. Hey, Ron, how you doing, buddy?
Hi, Ron.
Cool. Well, we've got a treat for you guys today. What we're going to do today is show you what you need to do before you get into your keyword research, because this is going to really help you with your keyword research. And what we're going to do is help you set up do your market research and do your avatar. So that's going to be the show today. And if you guys have any questions or anything, please feel free to speak up, and we'll go from there. Basically, what we're going to do is, and the design of this program is, if you'll just follow along. If you have to, go back and re-look at the things. But if you take action on this, what we're going to share with you in these programs can really make you some money if you'll do it. So I hope you follow through on it. And we've got some worksheets for you today that'll help you set up your avatars and help you do your market research. So with that in mind, Arizona Lowe, if you would, we've got some slides for you. So we're going to go through the slides. So if
I
you'll
will
throw
do
those up, we'll rock through that.
I will do that as soon as I say, "Hi, Jim Sharp. How are you today?"
Cool. Where's he coming from?
He didn't say.
Well, ask him. Hey, Jim.
So where are you from, Jim? Okay, and I will get your answer as soon as we come back from the site.
Cool. Let's see. Let me get this off. There we go. All righty.
Can you see me? No?
No, right now I've got your avatar.
Hang on, sorry.
So we may be bandwidth challenged today.
No, we're not. We got it.
Okay.
I just did it incorrectly. Now,
Oh,
can you see me?
okay. Absolutely. And there's a way to make this bigger, but I don't know how to tell you to do that. So, but anyway.
I mean,
So
I can
let's,
hit Control Plus, but yeah, that didn't work either. Sorry.
but yeah, so we'll just ask them if they can see this. Okay. Um,
Okay, guys, can you see this okay?
Come back to the first one, to the first slide. Have you
Okay.
got it automatically running through the slides? We want
No,
to.
it shouldn't be.
Okay. So here's what we got going on today. So keyword research and target market overview. So this is kind of a summary. It's going to tell you why and how and when. And let's go back real quickly over what we've already covered on previous ones. And if you missed those or have any questions about those when you're working through them, go back and look at them again. Okay. The video marketing essentials overview, that was the first in this video program, the professional channel creation, which was last week, and now this is the keyword research part of it. And basically, we're going to talk a little bit about why keyword research. A lot of people don't do keyword research. They just start doing things and wonder why it doesn't work for them. So we're going to talk a little bit about why do keyword research, defining your target market, and actually doing target research, because the better you can hone in on your customers and know who they are and what they're doing and how they're thinking, the better and more effective you can do your keyword research, so that you can compel them to opt into your stuff and buy your stuff. So we're going to talk about how to do effective keyword research for free and create a highly targeted list of keywords in less than 30 minutes a week. Okay.
Now, is this ongoing like 30 minutes a week
Yeah.
forever? Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, basically you're going to continue to put out content. So you just I mean, some people don't. Some people put out 25 pieces of content and then run paid traffic to it. But what this is going to do, if you can use this and you can keep it pumping out stuff, and there's different things. This is just a pure lead generation deal. Okay. And we can do some more on some other branding and stuff like that later if you want to, but that's what this is about. So let's go to the next slide. Why keyword research? Basically, you've got, there's actually more than this, but we're talking about two different things in the content marketing versus interruption marketing. Okay, those are the interruption marketing is what you see on your TV, what you see on Facebook coming down the sides on the ads. It's things that you're normally doing, and all of a sudden somebody slaps you up the side of the head and takes a look at you and ask you to pay attention to something. And that's typically your Facebook ads, your PPC, your paid advertising, things like that. Things pop up on you when you go to a blog and do that kind of thing. But content marketing and video marketing is search-based. Okay, so people are typing or speaking into the search engines looking for a solution to a particular problem that they have. And the market's out there, and you can actually get in front of your market and target them with your content with keyword research. Okay, so interruption marketing is paid marketing, content marketing is search marketing. And you want to go where your target market is. What you want to do, you've got these eyeballs out there, they're your group. So you want to get in front of your customers. And almost everybody at the beginning gets this piece wrong. So a lot of people just think they can shoot a bunch of videos and they end up being surprised when no leads happen. And you can see this with people ranking their videos, but there's no traffic to it, or the traffic going to it is the wrong type of traffic. In other words, it's not congruent, and the wording and the search terms are not congruent with what solving a problem that your market has. So that's why this piece of it is critical. So it's critical to get this right before you do your keyword research, as that is actually what drives the effectiveness of your keyword research. Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay, cool. Let's go on to the next slide then. What we're going to do is we're going to show you, and I've got worksheets, how to develop your customer avatar. The best person to target for your marketing, that's who your avatar is. And this is what makes your keyword research easy. Okay, so then what is a target market? The marketers that understand their audience the best make the most money. And this allows you to put an offer out that your market almost has no choice but to opt in to get more information. Now, that sounds like a pretty good deal, right? when you start to get really good at keyword research, you'll actually see who the marketers are out there that truly understand who their target market is and where to put their offer in a place that people are searching for that solution. Okay, so a target market is a group of people that a business directs its marketing solutions toward to create customers, to create business, to create reps, and to create clients, depending on what your business is. Okay, you are the problem solver. Your business and your videos are the solution for your target market with what you're selling. Okay, so we're going to end up matching up what we're selling and using the words from our keyword research to get in front of everybody else and actually pull those eyeballs into your funnel. Okay, so what you're going to be doing is you're going to be creating videos around a problem and providing a solution in order to get your leads for your business. And that's the point of this whole formula, to create videos that will generate leads for your business. Okay. Let's see, we're on the next slide now. Okay, you're doing market research basically to find the gaps, to find out where your ideal target market hangs out on, and you can use Facebook groups, you can use forums to see what they're searching for and what the language is that they're using, so that when you do your keyword research, you're going to look and become a potential buyer of your product. In other words, what you want to do is you want to think about the person that you're targeting and go through what kind of questions they have in their mind and well, we'll talk about it a little bit more, but you're going to become a potential buyer of your product. So you're going to be looking to see what's already in the marketplace. And are there any gaps out there that you can actually fill with your product or your solution to the problem? Okay. So that begs the question, why is knowing your target market essential? And knowing who, go ahead, did you have something?
Well, I was going to say, you're not only going to fill gaps with your product or your solution, you may actually have a better product or a better solution to the problem.
True.
Than what's already been out there.
Yep. More effective mousetrap.
Right.
You build it, they won't necessarily come. You got to advertise to get them out, but that's what this is about. So knowing who your target market is and what their actual problems are allows you to do effective keyword research. So if you get it right, you're going to get plenty of leads. And if you get it wrong, you're going to end up struggling. So this is what makes it easy to scale your business with paid ads, because you understand your target market. So once you get everything dialed in and you start producing, you can go into different venues and you can be everywhere at the same time. And that's a real sweet little deal. So it just makes it easy to ramp everything up. So let's see, what slide are we on? 4?
We're on 4. Jim Sharp is from Austin, Texas area.
Sweet.
So, and they can all see everything full screen, so they can see it fine.
Oh, great. Cool. That is too cool. Cool. Okay. So the faster that you can laser target your market, you're going to get higher conversion rates. Okay. So if basically, if you know who your buyers, if you know your buyers, you're going to know their pains, you're going to know their fears, you're going to know their challenges as well as their hopes and their dreams. Okay. So if you've got that going on, you can basically compel them with your videos to act, to click on your links, to leave their email address, to give you their phone number, whatever you need to do your business to help them out. Spend less time. Once you have your avatar dialed in, you can use your keyword research. It goes much, much more quickly, and you can actually explore other marketing mediums more effectively as you branch out. So it just once you actually know everything like that, you can really dial it in, and your mind expands, and you can reach out and basically touch people. So you get repeat customers too. So people, when you're doing video, people get to know, like, and trust you, particularly if you're giving good information to them or you provide some entertainment value. I mean, there's lots of different reasons, but basically the main reason is because you're solving a problem for them. Okay. But people get to know, like, and trust you, and people buy similar things over and over again. So once you know your market and you know what fits in as a congruent offer to your market, you can keep putting things out to them that they will continue to buy. Okay, makes sense. Cool. Okay. I mean, one thing that what some marketers do, and this actually works, believe it or not, they buy one thing and they sell them 10 more of the same thing. That is directly related to people buy things over and over again. But if you can keep it congruent, you can spread it out in the chain too. So go ahead.
We have a question from Ron. He says, is it possible to have more than one target market?
Yes.
And if you do, should you concentrate on just one?
I'm not sure exactly what he means by that. Can you have more than one target market? Yeah, but what you need to do, what I would recommend first, Ron, is to start with one. And once you've got that dialed in and working for you, and you've got it tooled up and it's kind of an automatic run for you, then you can move into a different market. Okay, I wouldn't try and do two markets at the outset at the same time. Um, I think that's kind of difficult, but just because you have to focus. Anything you focus on, you get more of. So if you can have a laser focus and a laser target, typically you'll get that off and running and set up and moving quicker than trying to do two things at one time. I don't know, ask him if that answered his question or not. I don't know if that's hit it specifically.
Well, I think my take is that you did. You said it is possible, but you also said that he should concentrate on just one. So I think that answers both parts of this question. Do you agree, Ron? Well, I guess he'll answer in a minute.
Well, there's always a little bit of a delay, so
Yeah.
That goes on too. So, okay, so casting a wide net versus a laser targeted niche. Basically, it's the difference between selling steak to vegetarians versus selling good tasting vegan food and vegan t-shirts to vegans. Does that kind of make sense? It's like marketing a Mercedes to a Ford buyer. I mean, Ford buyers are Ford buyers, Mercedes buyers are Mercedes buyers, or marketing a Ford to a Mercedes buyer. I mean, it's just not going to work very well. Go
and
ahead.
I guess this is an area that I'm just learning, because I always thought that the wider the net, you would catch. I mean, it just makes sense. You throw out a bigger net, you're going to catch more fish. But I'm beginning to learn that, it's a lot easier for people to escape through the cracks when you cast a wide net. It's a lot easier for them to ignore the ad.
Here's what you want to think about. Like, I mean, if it's like selling us, if you're trying to sell a steak to somebody that you don't know is a vegan, they're not going to buy it no matter what, no matter how good your marketing is, no matter, you know what I mean? So
Right.
you have to market, you have to match your message to the market. And that's what we're trying to do here. And when you dig in and do this, the more specific you can be, you'll find out you'll go faster. Okay. But you'll also pull in people outside of that market. People will self-identify with that. So you'll actually get greater coverage because you're pulling people in with the problem.
I guess my thought was that if I cast, and I'm not trying to argue with you, I'm just letting you know what my thought process was.
Absolutely.
I got this. Was that if I cast a really wide net, that I would catch an occasional veganish person who just craves a steak every once in a while.
Well, I mean, you will, but the problem is the paucity of leads is going to be great with that kind of approach. It's not a good approach. And if I mean, you can test it. If you test it out, casting a wide net, test it out, casting a specific net, and do it over time, the specific net will beat it out handily, quickly, and up to an amazing amount.
I totally believe you now, because I'm seeing it in action.
Yep. I mean, it's just it's like me trying to sell you a gentleman's coat, a suit. Now, some women wear men's suits, but you're not going to get a whole lot of them. You know what I mean? It's the same kind of deal. You got to match your message to your target market. So you've got to get your avatar dialed in. And if you'll do that, you'll understand what drives them, what moves them, and how to speak to them. Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay, cool. So let's talk a little bit about finding your target market buyer avatar. And the easiest thing to do when you're thinking through it is just to start with yourself. Okay. Think about, why did you start your business? What solutions were you looking for? List them, think through the process. And here's some things that you can consider as you think through the process. And I'll have a worksheet for you with an example and everything laid out for you too. And there'll be some additional information in that. But say, for example, just to give you an example, if you can target down to a specific age, say like 28 or 45, or are you still there?
I am. I'm
Okay.
listening.
I just heard some noise or something. Um, but if you can dial it down to a specific age, that would actually be better for you. Okay. If you can't dial it down that well, then you can dial it down to a 5-year age range. And the reasoning behind that is the language matters. Different ages have different languages and references. Okay. So their life references are different. So you can also, run tests, because you're going to find that some offers work better with women, some offers work better with men. Um, Typically, and you can take a look at some of your, like if you've got Facebook, if you're on Facebook and you've got a fan page, you can look at some of the demographics there and see what kind of which gender you're attracting more, and the age ranges that you're attracting more to. If you have some activity on there, that'll show up there too. But what ethnicity they are, their actual demographics, you know. Think about the careers that they have that may be compatible to what you're doing. In other words, you want to market to doctors, to realtors, to lawyers. Um, you kind of think through these different things. What their average income is, okay? What their marital status is. Are they married? Are they divorced? Are they single? Do they have kids? If so, how many? You want to look at what their pains are, what their fears are, what their challenges are, and the pain that the client continues to suffer without your product. So your product is a solution to that pain. So you actually have to think through that, and you have to know what their hopes and dreams are. It could be time freedom. I mean, it's going to be probably the same dreams and hopes that you had when you got into business. It's time freedom, travel, stay home with the kids, and all that's dependent on gender and age and demographics and those types of things. So, I mean, does that make
It,
sense?
it does.
Okay. Um, And the keyword research is going to give you information on the products that they're currently buying and information that they're currently consuming. So what we'll do is,
Sorry.
that's okay. So what we'll do is we'll go into Google and see what people are consuming, so that we'll know exactly how to craft our video to make people want to click on our link rather than click on other things that are available, whether it's ads, blog posts, or other videos. Okay. We want to see what they're already buying, what they are already being offered, what information that they're consuming, and how we can actually jump ahead of all that, fill in the gap, and make them want to buy what we have to offer, what we're selling. Okay. So you've got to have the solutions to solve their problems. So again, look at their pains, their fears, their challenges, their hopes and dreams. And we want to craft videos that actually reach out and grab them. And that happens when you truly know your target market and your solution fits and solves their problems. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And these links are going to be clickable in here, and they go to a Google Doc, and you can download them or you can have access to them. So, but you can grab the target market worksheet with a completed example, and you can model and think through it with your audience. Okay. So it's kind of laid out like that, and you can sit there and just go through it. And it's got places so print it out and jot it down. And we're going to use the Google Keyword Planner to flesh out the most effective keywords for your market. And the first thing to do, though, is to clearly define your target market. Okay.
Okay.
Questions about that or anything?
Let me take a look, see if the audience has any. Nope.
Okie dokie.
We're doing wonderfully.
Cool. Well, here's the deal. You're the solution. And you've got to be the problem solver. You are the solution. Develop your perfect target market person, market to the wrong people, and you'll get no leads. So you've got to hit the sweet spot. You've got to hit the market that's looking for the solution that you offer. Okay, so you got to go out there and find them, and we'll show you how to do that. So research where that person hangs out, where they do their searches, where they buy online, so that you can offer an effective solution and find the gaps in other offers that you can fill in. Okay, or be better, have a better solution than the other people do. So you can one easy way to do this is to research your Facebook groups, your target market groups, your forums, and see what they're talking about, what words they use, and start to think like your target market with keyword research. So that's what you're going to want to start doing. You're going to want to start after you very clearly defined your target market with a checklist worksheet that you can download on this link, and I'll make that available to you. I'll tell you how to get that. Then you want to start thinking like the person looking for your videos, and that's what we're going to be teaching all about in the next HOA regarding keyword research and how to do it. So hope you got some value, and we look forward to seeing you next Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on keyword research. And to access the two worksheets, the target market avatar worksheet and the take action checklist, both of those are very good worksheets. Go to my blog. Don't do it now because it's not up there. Give me about an hour, but go to my blog and you'll be able to access the slide presentation where the links will be clickable. And go ahead. You had a question?
Okay. I was just going to say, could you add it to the comment stream when you do, for the people who are watching, when you do add the worksheets?
I'll see if I can, but I think it's just going to be on the blog.
Okay.
So people want it, they can go there and get it. You coming back?
I am.
I got your avatar. Yay! Okay, that's it. And we did pretty good.
We did. Of course, there weren't very many questions to the audience. Ron's question was excellent, though.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Appreciate the good questions. Okay. If we don't have any questions at this point, that pretty much does it for today. So, boom. I guess it's bye.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody. See you next Tuesday at 12 noon. Everybody have a great day. Have a great week, and we'll see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Ron. I appreciate that. Have a great day, buddy, and do some fishing down there in Florida for us. Bye-bye.
Bye.